Hi there and welcome to the first main workout in the sprint training series. Now hopefully you've already done day one, which is the target setting workout. That's really important that you have the target there in front of you. If you haven't found your target for today's workout, go and do day one first. And if you haven't warmed up for today's workout, go back to that row and do the 10-minute warm-up before coming into this one, because we don't have a warm-up in this one, all right? We're just going straight into the main workout, because I don't want to waste your time with all these warm-ups. So, in the first row, we were rowing a whole bunch of 20-second sprints, and we were looking at what our final value was, whether that was meters or calories or watts, and then we took an average of those. And that is the target that we are aiming for today. There's a little bit of a, let's give ourselves a little bit of kind of breathing room. So mine was 114 meters I managed in all of my sprints. So today, the moment I fall below 110 meters, I will stop. Now the difference is I'm not actually going to stop. I'm going to go and do all 10 just in case you manage all 10 and you can still row along with me. But I will stop putting in intensity the moment I fall below 110. So if you manage 14 calories, then the moment you hit 13 calories, that's when you have to stop. All right. So this is what we're doing. We're hitting these really hard for 20 seconds and we're trying to hit that value. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Because we managed in the first row. Well, today we've only got 1 minute 50 rest. So that's what the difference is. Before we had 2 minutes rest. Today is only 1 minute 50. So we're going to get started if you're ready. However, make sure your machine is set up, that you've got your drag factor set to wherever you want it to be, or the resistance on your machine to wherever you want it to be. And you have your foot stretcher height set so you're able to come into the front of the machine comfortably, all right? Once you've got those settings ready, we are ready to go. So have a quick drink, and then we're going to get started with today's main workout, 20-second sprint as fast as you can, giving it everything, trying to hit your target in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. High rates, high power. One more stroke. One more. Okay. 1 minute 50 rest. 115 meters. So that's a good start. Oh, I say good. That's a tough start. I mean, I did a 40-minute workout, low intensity workout before starting today's session, so I am nicely warm. But that was still, whew, a lot of power. All that, I mean, it felt tougher than it did on day one. All that just for 1 extra meter. Let's see how this goes. So remember, it's about high rate, high power for the full 20 seconds, okay? Even if you start to feel a fade, try and really muster up those last little bits of energy that will get you to the end of it. It's only 20 seconds. I think for me it's 13, 14 strokes. So I'll count the next ones. So that's all it is. But remember, aim for your target, okay? Really try and hit that target that you set on day one. It's really important that you're putting everything into this. This is why it isn't just a 10 series where you stop the moment you don't hit that, okay? And this is gonna help your speed, your power, and because it's a HIIT workout, your fitness is gonna get a good old boost as well from doing this, okay? So we've got 20 seconds to go. Oh, get your posture right. Prepare yourself mentally for another 20-second burst. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Let that power go in. Oh. 113 that time. So that's okay, like I say, it's when I fall below 110, that's when I'll just call it a day for the full intensity. There's only a 10-second difference in rest from the first workout, but it will be enough to make this tougher, and this is where the development side of it comes from. Because if you do 10, 20-second sprints with 2 minutes rest, there's great benefit to it. You can come back the next day, do the same session, just keep on doing that. You'll get better at sprinting, you'll get faster, but by reducing the rest as well, there's an element of forced intensity here. There's mental tenacity as well, where you're going to have to keep going because your fitness will be reducing as you go through it. But it's only a 20-second sprint. We can all sprint 20 seconds, can't we? Oh, I didn't have my drink at 1 minute. Again, I just rest by sliding up and down the rail. You can rest by rowing, but I prefer starting all of these from a stopped flywheel. That way I know all the parameters are exactly the same for every sprint. Okay, get ready for the third interval in 12 seconds time. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Two more. $114. Now obviously the ultimate goal here is to manage all 10 with reduced rest. And if you can manage this throughout the entire series, then just think of the improvements. Because then what you can do if you want is once you finish these 5 rows, the target setting and the 4 training days, you can come back, do that target setting again. And then that can be your kind of test to see how well it worked. What I'd say though, is don't do it too soon. Give it like at least 2 or 3 days between completing this series and starting it up again. You can get away with taking 1 day's break between these, but I'd rather you took 2 or 3 before just restarting it again. Only mentally, if nothing else. It's a tough series to get through. It's like, I remember when I was training for the 1K, eventually, I remember Sam telling me this, saying 1K training really does get to you. And it does. It kind of really, mentally, it kind of blew me up after a couple of months of doing it. So anyway, 20 seconds to go, and we'll get into interval 4. Remember, high rate, high power. Feel that connection from your feet to your hands. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Two more. 115. Again, that's a good sign. 15, 13, 14, 15. But it's getting harder work. Don't know if you can hear me huffing and puffing through that one. Trying to concentrate on my breath. Because I sometimes find if I can just switch my focus to my breath, the kind of caveman inside me, tuk tuk, is just continuing to put in the power. And then my conscious brain is then thinking about breathing. It's going to be a nice trick, especially in a 2K, where the intensity gets up. It's quite easy to kind of go for a deep dive into how
tough it is and start to get a bit negative. So then it's a good idea just to shift your focus to your breath. It takes your mind away from that feeling of, this is a bit hard. Oh, so it's looking good. That's 4 down. 115 on that one. I'm really hoping I can get to the end of this one. I don't have to back off for any of the sprints. We're going to get going into the 5th interval in 15 seconds time. Get the posture up, get yourself set, ready for that first stroke. Push hard. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 115 again. Oh. Now, you may have noticed that I take a full stroke right from the start. None of this kind of, the stabby people. They take the short, sharp strokes. It's a valid way to start. If you feel it's better for you to do that, then that's what to continue. But again, I prefer everything to be controlled and the same from sprint to sprint. So just getting that timing wrong of that stabby start can cost you a couple of meters. But then also, I'm definitely feeling like, oh, that first stroke is getting tougher and tougher to do. And the reason I'm dancing around on the seat right now is that my glutes are taking a real kicking today. Whew. Maybe it's the workout I did before this one that's done it, but really feel that first stroke. My glutes are on fire as I try and get the flywheel up to pace as fast as I can. 20 seconds to go. We're at the Bon Jovi point. Oh, that's a good sign. Halfway there. 15 seconds. So we're almost done when you think about it. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. I'm quite surprised I hit 114 then. So, I mean, strength, power-wise, it's probably safe to say that I'm at the same kind of power that I was on the target setting day, because I'm hitting the same paces. But that will come through the process. So right now this is just showing me that actually I can manage to do it so far with 10 seconds less rest. So I mean, ultimately, so if that was an average of 128 pace, ultimately I want to be able to string that pace together for 128 to be my 500 meters, okay? So by bringing these rest times down, we're getting closer. We can really improve our 500 meter time and our 1K time and stuff by being able to hold this power, even though it's the same power for 500. I'd be over the moon if I could do a 128 right now. 15 seconds to go. 10, then we're on to interval 7. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Go. Oh, 115. Sorry for the noises. The last 6 strokes of these, my body's hitting a different plane, I think. Everything starts to just go, not weak, but the first 10 strokes, I feel strong and powerful, but the last 5, I'm just hanging on, which again is much like 500 meter row, where the first minute you feel strong, powerful, fast, but the last 30 seconds or so, or for me anyway, I'm running on fumes. That's the right phrase. Still there, but really running on fumes. Ooh, okay, so where are we? 7 down, 3 to go. We're almost there. It's looking good. Hopefully it is for you. Hopefully you've made it this far as well. And I really do hope that you are staying honest to this process, where you're not pacing it for all 10. You're giving it absolutely everything, trying to hit that target. I mean, listen, nobody's there to make you stop. Like say you fell under your target on that one. You can obviously do that at the last 3, but I'd rather you didn't. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 115. Because especially if you're just taking 1 day rest between, remember the next session is going to be another 10 seconds shorter for rest. So say you only made it to interval 7, okay? You need to make sure that you recover fully and properly for the next time you go around and do this. If you carry on and do all 10, you're using up all of the fuel in your body, and it means you could be too tired when it comes back to doing it again. So I'd rather, if you don't match that target for all 10, that you stop so you are fully recharged, ready for the next session. Because then maybe, now that you've got all your energy for the next session, you will then do further. Or maybe you can match the same result, but with 10 seconds less rest each time. Remember, if you just go 7, 7, 7, 7, that's still a success, because your time's coming down, your rest time's coming down each time. Oh, 2 more to go. That said, I hope it's going well for you and you're doing the same as me. 15 seconds to go, then we hit interval 9. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! What's my, 47 strokes per minute on that, 115 meters still, so
I knew the power was fading from me. So, if that was like 90% power compared to the first one, then 2 extra strokes per minute, which would have been what? 3/4 of a stroke over 20 seconds. Made up for that lack of power. Drink. Oh, one more to go. Doesn't matter how this one goes. It's the last one, but I'm going to try. I think if I took the average of today's, it's mostly 115s with 2 114s and a 113. So I'd say overall, it's a better performance than my target. Hopefully it is for you too. The only reason I'm talking about me is so you can compare how you're getting on. Who cares about how I'm getting on? The only person that cares about that is me. Okay, last one in 15 seconds time. But I've got to have something to talk about, haven't I? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Ah, 115 again. Right, so in fact, I'm going to just pick up the handle and row lightly to cool down after that as I say goodbye. I recommend you do the same without saying goodbye to me. If you're in the gym, that might come off a bit strange if you're like, bye. But that was hopefully as successful for you as it was for me. All 10 sprint sessions, or intervals, sorry, were either, apart from one, were either on or above target. So I'm happy. Let's see what happens in 2 days' time when the rest time comes down by another 10 seconds. So remember, it's still just your initial target that you're aiming for. So even though you could say I should take it up to 115 there, that's not the point of this. The point is hitting your initial target. And the next one will be with 1 minute 40 rest. So I hope you see the point of this. I hope you're feeling the power, that you're getting the stroke rate up. You're feeling the fitness increase from it just being a HIIT workout. It's a great change to just row in the middle of some longer training sessions. Maybe you've been doing 2K or 5K training for a long time and you want to change. Just throw this workout in for 1 week and then go back to what you were doing before. And I guarantee you, as long as you hit this one hard, you will see the benefits in the training plans to come after that. So yeah, there we go. All done. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. Remember, it's not just about this series. There's a whole bunch of other series up here on the YouTube channel, like loads of them. So, and I talk through pretty much every single one of them. So you've got a mute button, you can always turn it off. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed that one and you're looking forward to the third in the series. So what should we have the hashtag for that one? It should be a 2, shouldn't it? Two's company? That doesn't really make much sense, does it? But hey, well,
When did I ever make sense? So if you want to leave a hashtag on any of your social comments or on Facebook or on Insta or wherever, then obviously do hashtag RowAlong, because then I can see it and I'll go, look, people did it. But use the hashtag #Two'sCompany as well, okay? So, because it was lovely to have your company. So enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure and have a proper stretch. Stretch those quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, your shoulders, your forearms, anything else that needs stretched. Have something to eat, have something to drink, have a shower. I can smell you from here. And have a great day. And I will see you in the next video, or you'll see me. Until then, row well, be well. Bye-bye.